नमस्कार दर्शकबिन, सूर्य वेलनेस एन्ड योगा सेन्टर र भक्ति दर्शन टेलिभिजनको संयुक्त प्रस्तुति अरुणोदय योगामा यहाँहरूलाई हार्दिक स्वागत गर्दछु। आज हामी अरुणोदय योगाको 42औं भागमा आइसकेका छौँ। कार्यक्रम अवधिभर साथ दिनुहोला। अब लाग्दैछौँ योगा प्रस्तुतितर्फ।
Namaste. Welcome to the program for Anodaya Yoga. With the previous modules, we worked around the different ailments of the body. With this module also, we'll extend it further. For any problem of the body, there are some specific positions available. What we did with the previous episode was we located one practice and suggested you to just stay around that to get ultimate or the permanent cure of your problem. Try it out. If you are tired of trying all the things for the ailments of the body, try this out also. Hope this will work. Apart from the specific poses, Surya Namaskar works at all levels. For any type of problem. You name any disease and do the regulated Surya Namaskar practice. Regulated means doing it around the different levels of its intensity. Fast, medium pace and the slow. So before getting into the problems of the joints, from which we'll start this module, and we will also see how to do the sun salutation practice to get the cure. We have been repeating it time and again so that your mind be conditioned to understand it. We'll again repeat it because the Surya Namaskar has all the potential to deal with any ailments or the problems of the body. You just need to do it the way your body could do initially and go on improving it further. To start our module, we'll go with the similar way through which we've started all the episodes: body awareness and the prayer. Sit straight comfortably. Hands at rest around the knees, chin down and your eyes closed. Your attention to be disconnected from the outer world and try to move it inwards to feel your own body one time. Feel the presence of your head, your neck, right hand and the left hand, front and the back part of your trunk, and then feel your legs, right leg, left leg. After sensing the whole body one time, sense the expansion and contraction of the lungs happening with inhalation and exhalation, and try to stay with that internal movement for some time, preparing the body mind for the yogic practices. Before starting our practice, we'll do the prayer. We'll chant one mantra. For that, you could join your palm or stay around the palm, close with knees. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Breath in, and with exhalation, open up your eyes. Just this practice 10 times. A new you will come into the picture in a week's time. It is not that these practices will take much time to give you the results. No. Even 7 days enough. Your sincerity and your concentration and your attention, that is required. That's why we have been continuously telling you people who are watching us that the preparation, the setting up of the right environment is the most important thing of the practice. So, first thing is to keep place at ease. Minimal noise around it. Sit at ease for some time. Practice awareness of the body. Practice awareness of the breath. Chant some mantra to add more towards that setting up of the environment. And then when you will do the practice, even a minute will work huge on the body. So one time more, we'll repeat for the convenience of the people suffering with the low blood pressure and the high blood pressure. The same practice of Kapalbhati could be used to treat both the issues, but with the different levels of contraction around the throat. Back straight, palm around the knees. Contract navel region in low blood pressure. After the contraction of the navel region, hold breath, move chin close towards the throat. Hold breath till you could hold. And with that same contraction, exhale and straight up your neck. This is one round. Repeat it for 10 times. High blood pressure. Back straight, hands at rest on the knees, chin down. Exhale first. Contract navel region, hold breath, and then extend your throat to look up. Breath in, hold. And with exhalation, get back to the center slowly. Thousands and thousands of practices available to treat anything. The treasures are spread all over. You pick with the minimal confusion, one practice, stay with it, first gain fitness cure of all the problems of the body, and then go on adding more practices to improve the health of the body physically, then the health of the mind, and then the journey is beyond also. Never stop. Now, joints, kidney, blood pressure, and the next thing is the anxiety and the hypertension. We feel that it is very difficult to remove the stress from the mind. But the realized people, or the people who used to do or who used to study the human psychology, they have suggested that the connection of the breath holds key to unlock these mysteries or these wrong understandings. If you will sit straight, if you will close the eyes, try to locate where the stress lies. You will not reach to any point. You will reach the stress lies outside. Friends, families, money, any other thing. The stress lies outside. From outside, we invite them towards our inside by keeping constant connection with such thing. Drop them for some time. Keep your friends aside. Keep your family aside. Keep everything aside and just give yourself time to do some physical practice. And around that time, you should be alone with yourself. No anxiety, no pressure will be felt. Anyway, to look out for the solution of the anxiety, the two answers. The first one is the Shashank Asana, a posture, and the second one is the Anulom Vilom, or the alternate nostril breathing. Let's see how to do the Shashank Asana position. The duration of the asanas as suggested with the other postures, the likewise will be applicable over here. A minute to 3 minute time, and to spread it towards the 20-30 minutes duration, spread in the different rounds at your convenience. Intelligence or the decision making ability of the mind, use it around that time. Sit with the legs spread at the front first, and then from this position, try to sit in the position of Vajrasana, folding both the legs. Knee close, hands ahead around the knees. Now come forward to place your palm ahead of the knees. Body slightly lean forward. Now slide your palm ahead to drop your head on the ground. Pull palm back to let your elbows rest on the ground. Now loose the body completely and don't do anything. Just relax. It is as easy as this position to release stress from the inside. The position works around the spinal nerves emanating from the lower part of the spinal column. With the palm and the elbows at rest, the hands are releasing the stored unwanted impressions. With the pressure on forehead from the ground, the back of the head is releasing the contractions. With the pressure from the lungs towards the thighs or towards the quadruple muscle, with the pressure from the hips towards the legs are releasing the contractions stored from inside. And
with the navel movement happening very easily, causally, without any disturbance. The abdominal organs are releasing the stress. So all the organs are involved in releasing the unwanted stored impressions residing inside and letting your tension be out of the body for a long time. As the stored impressions are in millions and millions of numbers, as the storage or the creation of these reservoirs have been going on for a long time, one-time practice will not be sufficient. You need to repeat the practice as we daily collect these contractions. So initially, spending some time around these practices will help you out hugely. And later on, you could cut down the practice to 10 minutes also, just after getting back from work or just starting. When you are starting your day, you could take up these practices. Huge release of internal contractions will happen. And the results, from the moment you start, the results will start pouring in for you. And the day you will reach towards 10 to 15 minutes of this practice, since that day, observe yourself on that day, how you are feeling, how you are working, how you are talking. The yoga practices used to bring these internal changes. Just do the practice and the changes in wait for you. But we forget one thing to do, to observe the performance of the body at the end of the day. The yoga practitioners are supposed to observe how the body has functioned after their effort. And those observations will lead you to improved performance while you repeat the practice. This will improve the faith of yours towards the practice. And then your body will try to establish itself completely towards this practice. Without the practice, the day will not start for you. Such is the state which everyone should reach in this modern world, to take the utmost care of the one thing called as the body. Human body is the temple. Take maximum care of it. To get back, first slide your palm back towards your knees, and then pressing your palm head up, hands around your knees, body at ease. Let the body perform some internal adjustments for you. Just relax. Now, release this position. With the chronic issues of the hypertension, with this position, one more practice of breath we should add. And to do any breathing practice, the best position is to sit in the position of a lotus pose like this, or the Padmasana. If Padmasana be difficult, one leg dropped, or Padmasana. At least this position must be there while you practice breath. Now, after attaining the sitting posture, adopt a mudra. Fold the index and middle finger. The little finger and the ring finger like this, thumb outside. Left hand at rest on the left knees.
After adopting the mudra, close right nostril with your thumb. And slowly, just let the body breathe for some seconds through the left nostril only. Inhale through the left nostril. Expand your lungs for the inhalation. Then close right nostril and exhale. Then close left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhalation right. Close right nostril after expanding lungs after the inhalation. Open up the left nostril and exhale through that. This makes one round. At least try 7 to 10 rounds. After the inhalation with the left nostril, close it. Open up the right nostril and exhale outside. Inhalation right. Close right nostril, exhalation left. Inhalation left. Expanding the lungs while you inhale. Close left nostril, exhalation right. Inhalation right. Close right nostril, exhalation left. Inhalation left. You should stay around the lungs with inhalation, then close left nostril and exhale through the right. And with exhalation, your stay must be around the abdominal region. Inhalation right. Close right nostril, exhalation left. And after doing it for 7-10 rounds, hands at rest around the knees. Sit still for some time. Let the body perform some adjustments internally. After doing it for 7 to 10 rounds, you're supposed to reach towards at least 40 breath cycles. With the 40 breath cycle, the changes will surely reach towards you. So whenever you are starting the practice, don't stop before doing it for 40 rounds. Take rest in between, no problems around that time. Just take rest after doing it for 5, 10 times, 7 times or 10 times. But if you feel dizzy, uneasy, cut your effort. But if you feel you're okay, start immediately. Now, we are towards the end of this module. After each time you practice the yoga for the sake of healing, don't forget to add the practice of Yog Nidra at the end of that to cut down your effort and to get the results in less time. We'll end the session with the chanting of Om for 3 times. Back straight, hands at rest on the knees, chin down. Inhale and chant Om the way it is coming from your inside. Silence for some seconds. Take a breath in, and with exhalation, open up your eyes. Thank you so much. This much for this module. Stay tuned for the further episodes of Arunodaya Yoga.
धन्यवाद दर्शकबिन। सूर्य वेलनेस एन्ड योगा सेन्टर र भक्ति दर्शन टेलिभिजनको संयुक्त प्रस्तुति अरुणोदय योगाको 42औं भाग यहाँहरूमाझ हामीले प्रस्तुत गरिसकेका छौँ। आगामी भागहरूमा योगाका फरक फरक आसनहरूका साथमा उपस्थित हुनेछौँ। अरुणोदय योगाका सम्पूर्ण टिमलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। तपाईहरूलाई पनि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। तपाईहरूको दिन शुभ रहोस्। नमस्कार।